Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's topic is about part 11 from the Simplest Road to Crack GPAT series. And in this part we will be covering pharmaceutical management and regulatory sciences. So once we formulate a particular formulation, once we design, after that we need to market it. So when we need to market it, we need approvals from certain regulatory bodies. Just like to maintain discipline in a school and college, there are teachers, there is principal. Similarly, to maintain a regulation on the market of pharmaceutical, there are certain regulatory bodies of different countries. Like in India we have CDSCO, in US we have USFDA, MHLW in Japan, MHRA in UK. So there are different agencies that are responsible for governing. So number one thing that we need to know is a brief idea of the SUPAC, which is a scale up and post approval changes. So there are three level changes, you can say. So you need to know just upper say that how much are the things required, the basic requirements, that's it. Then this is very important, list of countries and regulatory bodies. So list of countries and regulatory bodies are directly asked in the examination. It is simple, so we cannot lose upon this. Then ANDA, INDA and NDA, that is abbreviated new drug application, and investigational new drug application. So we need to know which one is applied to be applied after which phase of clinical trials, and which one will be applied under 505B1, 505B2. Next up we have is QBD. So in QBD we have QTPP, CQA, CMA, CPP. So these are the different terminologies that you need to know, and the definition that will be suffice, and nothing beyond that would appear in the exam. Next up is PLC, which is product life cycle. So whenever we introduce a new product in the market, at the beginning phase it is not much known. That is called as the introduction phase. Then people start buying it more, which is known as growth phase. And as soon as it is establishing a good position in the market, it will undergo a maturity phase. And finally, when a new product either surpasses it or is a more better one, the product undergoes the decline phase. So the four phases of the PLC are very important. Along with that, the promotional techniques and strategies that you adopt, like the skimming and the penetration, they are exactly opposite strategies. Skimming may initially the price is low, a price is high, and then the price becomes low. But in penetration, initially the price is low and then the prices rise up. So these are the two opposite strategies for promotion in a market. BCG is Boston Consultancy Group Matrix. In this we have cash cows, dogs, question marks, stars. So this defines a product based upon its annual market growth and annual market shares. So that is why this BCG matrix is important. Next up we have is DMFM CTD. CTD is usually common technical document according to the M4 guidelines of the ICH, and DMF is a drug master file. So there are four parts. Part 3 and 4 are very important because part 3 stands for packaging. Then we have part 2 and 1 for excipients for pharmaceutical manufacturing plants. So there are different parts that define different other terminologies in DMF. CTD, we need to know the modules, module 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So module 5 is for clinical studies. That means studies on the animals. Whenever we formulate a new drug, we perform the preclinical, or the before that we perform animal studies. So we test the drug in animals and then we test the drug in humans. So for that, clinical studies is important. And non-clinical studies are basically those studies that can be carried out at an in vitro level. Next up is difference between marketing and selling. So one focuses on just selling the product, while other focuses on satisfying the customer's need. So marketing and selling has a 8 to 7 points of differentiation, and usually in exam the statements are asked, and in options both of these terminologies are given. So it should be very clear, crisp and clear, that we are very well versed with the difference between marketing and selling. Next up is promotional strategy and pricing. So there are different promotional strategies like discounts, vouchers, coupons, selling codes, and so many other, buy like BOGOF, which is buy one get one free, or BOGOF 2, like buy two get one free, or something like that. So these are all promotional strategies. Sometimes the psychological pricing is also asked in examination. That means they will give you a case study example. That means they will not write 100 rupees only, they will write 99 rupees only. So this is called as psychological pricing. So 100 is a 3-digit number, so that will bring a bigger impact, that this is expensive. But when we hear 99, it will not have that better impact on our mind that it is expensive. So that is what you call as psychological pricing. And the last one that we need to know is the vertical and horizontal marketing. So there are various conflicts where there are various competitors in the market. So vertical marketing and horizontal marketing is basically marketing at the same level and marketing at a different level. So competition between a retailer and a wholesaler, or it can be a competition between a retailer and a retailer, or a wholesaler and a wholesaler. So what are the three phases in which you can complete these? The number one is to study Philip Kotler. This is the best book that you need to study for pharmaceutical management, and this is the only book that will give you the entire syllabus of your pharmacy and your GPAT. In phase 2 we have ANDA, IND, NDA, DMF, CTD. So we need to cover these terminologies and these and the different applications that are required, like form 44 is for clinical trials, and schedule Y. So we need to cover all of these in the phase 2, and in the phase 3 just revise and if possible teach somebody, because when you teach somebody it gets registered in your brain even more faster. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you have any doubts or you want me to make video on any specific topic, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer it. Thank you so much, everybody.